No, what makes you dumb? GPS 19, Charles, Hillary, Harry, and Dave, and Perlita generally means those who are trying to control it and obsess over it are also the biggest criminals. All American. Antilla. GPS 9. You guys want to play policeman? Joe might not be the most stand-up person in the world. Brutality, marks on faces, poking eyes, your obsession. Some of you came out here to take something. Episcopal church man, Indian woman, like I said, you're man. There's at least 3 of people, adults already, mannerisms showing up in people. Carnies, country and western and ghetto lifers. It would be suggestive that you guys followed leadership of another woman and replaced her role, or several of them. It's you, Bernard and Harry, and that fag obsession, LGBT. Judy shepherded the bit advance provider. You guys got a problem. It's all dependent upon the leadership and what you're willing to protect. Like I said, was Dave and Harry's proof correct? Or all you guys do is run terrorist attacks and then try to become the lawman of the divine? You're going based upon some previous hierarchy and information supplied to you. So Red Randy could be a traitor. Like I said, you guys have put in enough. Joe wanted his little Indian boy back. It's funny how they have the same characteristics. So like I said, when they had their war out here and down there, the police get to solve that one too. And see who's impersonating either the blue or the black and white. Either way, whispering faggot to Fairmount, GPS night, you're that annoying. You're trying to play lawman all of a sudden. Oh, I was violated. No, you weren't. You were a part of the problem. So generally, that which is trying to take control and tell everybody what to do is also the biggest criminal. The bitted bat for Carney. So you de-evolved it what? Because of birth? Or you knew, Joe, Harry, that some of those girls and me were birthed into a black and white or were a black, and then you adults raped and tortured and mutilated them to get the stuff. The destruction of the 80s or that, whatever. Or you guys screwed over Hilton, Bowman's, Kennedy's, whatever it was. Basically, though, they're proving that one or more of your assassins and anybody with pointed teeth, you guys killed to take shit or, poke their eyes on it. It proves that it's family members. It proves that initially, probably, Joe did the same thing. Screwed up Heather's or Kim's or blonde girl stuff and did the same thing as to Holly and Amanda. And then, like I said, new group of adults, Charles and them, made their pilgrimage down to the United States, infiltrating schools. So all they got to do is look at the bullying and all that stuff in those schools, and then up school massacres to 9/11, rock exploding. They can trace it to assassinations and abuse crime statistics. And like I said, you guys keep pummeling the same person in the same prison fag story as before, moving east to west to south. You're breeding that way. Boom, pattern starts to form. Like I said, they could be solving a murder of a child long, long ago, and then they see you guys that keep constantly abusing, making up stories. Boom, 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 boom. Every time kids try to come out and fix it. Joe, a lot of people don't like you. All American. So trying to control everything too many times and having a hack ran in with the Negroes with Harry in Jonestown means something about Jonestown, something updated. A computer system maybe to cover up some crimes, to take control. Another kid that was murdered. They set it in the black and white to try to clean it up and you guys create a problem. So like I said, it was ran by a girl until your group of men wanted to take it. And then you guys do the who's the top ringmaster or any health things that are tried to provide. And it's just amazing all the blue sharp stuff for a Presbyterian, but blue sharp stuff you guys don't respect too much. So that means one of your little Antilla man, or you, Joe, or one of the adults went over there and had their little terrorist attack on the school or a hospital. Why? Because there was a previous reality set in there, and you guys destroyed it. Probably Valerie's, and then you guys superseded it with Perdita after for Hillary's all-American interrogation and theft. Oops. Or some of those other girls that were from the Northeast, Perlita and Dave, when you had your little war up there. So, poof, you're a murderer, David. And so is Don Wiley. and Elton and you guys' regime because you're using prison fag rumor from those prisons to move your trail of war through, and it's a shit mess while you're trying to prop up African American gods into a pyramid that don't belong to them, and then you guys wonder why the world's a shit mess.